Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, TK. Hey, Daddy. I was just wondering when I could see you again. Give me a call and let me know.
Hey, TK, it's Carmen, baby. How are you? I know you're busy, but I miss you, papi. Te quiero ver.
Hey, TK. I'm calling you. I was thinking about you. I'm hoping that I get a call back. Been on my mind. So, it's your girl from Detroit. Me back when you get a chance, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.
What's up, everybody? It's comedian TK Kirkland, a.k.a. T to the motherfucking K. TK Kirkland is the philosopher. T to the motherfucking K is my philosophy.
What's up, fam?
Hello, who's this?
T to the motherfucking K.
Get the fuck out of here. What's good, man?
What's up, family? How you doing?
Chilling, man. I didn't think you'd be calling me, man. What's poppin'?
Yeah, I'm a busy dude, but I get around to it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I read this thing. So what's the issue?
I got a few issues, man, but the main one is that's real important to me is I'm stuck in a situation that I can't get out of, bro. We got the perfect family, 2 boys, got my wife, and, she don't work no more. I work 5 hours a week, and we got bread. I don't know what the next move is, man. We just floating, man. I got a couple of dollars saved. I ain't got no moves to make.
So you just flowing through life.
Just living it, man. And I need to make a move because I'm going to retire with nothing. I don't make no real money.
Okay, so how much you sitting on?
I got 25 to be safe. I got another 10 or 15 to invest.
Okay, so you got to go to either some type of stock market, anything like that, or
Yeah. I don't know what to do, man. I've been working this job for 2 years. It's a mile from my house.
Right.
My wife sits home all day with the kids. I see kids that don't have the mother at home. They both work in ranches. Man, my son's reading at third grade level.
Why don't you go to like the Y or local area and try to become a volunteer and be a coach or something?
I do that already. I read to the kids at the library. I go there and I coach like weekends on basketball. I do a lot of extracurricular stuff.
So what is it you're looking for then?
Money. I need to make money before I lose it all.
Let me finish.
Gotcha.
What will fulfill your heart? That what will make you happy?
Being able to know that I can retire comfortably, but I don't know that yet.
Okay, what makes you think you're going to go broke?
Because we get a car repair might come up, it might be $800-900. I don't have that, so it comes out of savings. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just put a new transmission in my wife's car. That was $1,800. That came out of savings.
Now let me ask you a question. How did you obtain the 25? You work to save or?
Back in the day we saved. I was in the streets for a long time.
Okay, so my question now to you is, why can't you save again? Like you get a check, work another job, save that money, and you stack and you stack and you stack.
Well, see, that's the thing, man. I used to work 50, 60 hours a week, making a lot of money, like 50, 60 a year. That's a lot to me.
Yeah, that's a lot for anybody.
Yeah, I make 40 now. You know what I mean? I'm raising 2 kids and my wife don't work. And
so you got to get another bonds. You got to get another.
I don't want to. I'm home every day at 4:30. My kids are standing at the door. I have no presents and they jumping in my arms. That's all I really asked for. I was hoping you was going to come out of your mouth like, I got this perfect opportunity for you. Let's do this.
It's something I could probably put together. We'll see. I have to think about it. I just met you. So one thing I've learned in life that when you do business with people, you have to get to know them.
Yes, sir. You got to have paperwork.
Right. No, paperwork only means you're going to go to court. I don't really help people out financially and money-wise unless I truly know you. And remember what I'm telling you. You don't give nobody no money unless you know them. Like you got to know their mama, their sister, everybody. Even though they still can get you, but you feel comfortable that way if you could put a face to the paper.
Yes, sir.
Then you got to know the business that you're investing in. Then you got to see the numbers black and white. And when you see numbers black and white, can't nothing be changed at a later date because you see it up front.
Right. Well, I had an idea, man. Could I run it across you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Back in the day, I used to grow a lot of fucking weed, man, and I'm really good at it. There's a lot of legal states right now, and I think I have enough money to invest in that. And I'm an excellent grower. People done seen what I can do. I have growers looking at me to work for them, but I don't want to work for nobody. A man wants me to move to Massachusetts right now and be his sidekick, but I want to do it myself. I can grow better than he can. What do you think about that?
All right, so now I got to connect for you. See, now we talking. You know, so now we're talking. I'm involved with a lot of that stuff, from Seattle to some other places, and my cousin is like my right-hand man. So what we'll do is we'll talk a few more times.
All right.
Get to know each other. Okay. And then I will put you two guys together, and you guys could talk from there, because it's good that you really want to get into the weed business. I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
See, black men, white, Spanish, whatever, have been going to prison for years off selling weed.
Sir. Yes,
now,
sir.
White motherfuckers, no disrespect to any white people that's listening, I'm just saying white is in a negative tone so they understand my feelings. White people now have about to change the law and become fucking billionaires off of selling weed. This is fucking insane.
It is insane. And it's out there to be grabbed by us, man. And we're just going to watch it go by. I don't think we should do that.
Yeah, there's nothing you can really do unless you're doing what you're doing now. And you're asking questions.
Right.
You're trying to figure stuff out. And when you ask questions, you never know what doors it can open. But I got the right people to put you in touch with. And
have you ever heard of I have family actually in Seattle, to be honest with you. It's my brother-in-law, my wife's brother. And he's been to the dispensaries, and it's unbelievable. He said it's like walking into a 7-Eleven, and it's like welcoming, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Them in Denver is awesome. Like, when you sit down and have a steak dinner, they got weed to go with your steak dinner that matches it perfectly.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm not bullshitting you.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, on a whole nother, like drinking wine.
That's a whole nother level for real.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't know that, yo. But you go to Denver, you go to 5-star restaurants, you sit down, you order your food. They also bring you a menu out about different kinds of weed to smoke with your food.
Nice.
That's why I try to get people to travel so you can see different shit, but it's real.
Yeah. Have you? You're on Instagram. I noticed. If you would actually, there's a man on there. His name's Mycotek, Mycotek. That's the man who worked for me. And if you could look on his Instagram, that's what we're working with. So I can give you an idea of the work I can do.
Okay, cool.
And it's fantastic. It's absolutely
fantastic.
That's
cool right there. That's a
I got shit running. I can get something like pure CBD strains. I can do extracts, rosins. I can do shatter, butter. But the best thing I grow is flowers. That's the best thing I grow.
Okay, that's perfect. And
all organic, and I can grow veganic with the right chemicals.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna love you for this one.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just sitting here floating, man. I got everything where I needed to be at, but I don't know whether I can make that move, and I could lose it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can put it all on the line and lose it, and I'll be back to fucking growing in my closet, selling to my friends again. I can't do that.
And even if that happens, you got to remember at the end of the day, you're a man.
I'm not scared.
A hustler,
I'm not scared at all.
Right, and a hustler can always get it back.
Always.
Always
no problem.
Get it back. Shit,
I'll get it back with a microwave. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. I lost it, got it back, twice, lost it again, and I got it back again. Yes, sir.
All right, it was nice to talk to you, man. I appreciate you calling me.
Yeah, I got your number. Make sure you text me when we hang up. To everybody listening on the TK Kirkland, so this is what we do. We get people on the phone. We find out what their visions are, and if I can help. I haven't ran across anybody I can't help yet, but I know it's coming soon. I know it's coming. Yeah. Somebody going to ask me for something, and I'm going to have to tell them straight up, ain't nothing I could do for your ass, but just stay in touch with me. But right now,
the jewels you drop are just like, they hit home runs with me, man. Like, I can feel it. Like, everything you telling people, some people just need to hear, like, a lane to take, you know, just go this way. And then some people can just go that way and just, like, you know what I'm saying? And you definitely drop the jewels.
you guys are listening to me. I'm not saying I'm some rocket scientist. I just really speak from my heart. And when you speak from your heart, you can't go wrong.
You can tell. You definitely can tell.
How you doing, family? This is the TK Kirkland show. I just wanted to call you back on this human trafficking thing. We talk about Ashton Kutcher and why they won't make it a law because there's no money in it. I just wanted you to explain to my listeners what's really going on.
Well, if you look at the way the system is designed, there's no money in really stopping human sex trafficking.
Right.
When you look like a guy can literally rape a kid, rape a woman, rape a boy, rape a girl. It doesn't even matter the age. You can really rape somebody. You can rape a young child, take their innocence away, something they could never get back. But yet you can go to jail, you can plead out, get 5 years, 7 years, come back home with that same incurable disease, and all you're going to do this time is you ain't just going to rape them. This time you're going to probably kill them. So they can't.
Right now, this is in another country, though, not in America.
This is in another country. The other countries is fucked up. That's why people from here travel over there to where it's free. They can pay for it, and those cities are fucked up. But I feel like it still starts right here,
right
in the U.S. as well. Like we can fight our best to try to save those other countries, but we're not from here. What about the people who are here that are actually being sexually assaulted? Here in Cleveland, a 14-year-old girl was just abducted at the bus stop on her way to school and mutilated and raped and killed.
Damn.
All by a guy who's obviously he was a registered sex offender. So they let you come home and they register you as if you have this uncurable disease.
Right.
I like women. If you lock me up, when I come home, I'm still like women.
That's right. It's real.
But if you got young kids out here sell drugs, they put them in jail for the rest of their life because drugs lead to task force. They build these big ass agencies behind drugs because it leads to big money seizures and it leads to diamond watches and big houses, shit they can seize and shit they can make money on. They really truly don't care about kids getting raped unless it's one of theirs.
So
and by one of theirs, I mean
too,
people who are in the system, not even racial.
Say it again, sir. I
said by one of theirs, I mean people who are in that system. It doesn't hit home to them until it touches home. It's not a white or black thing. It's all about money.
Yeah, it's
strictly about money.
Yeah,
if they started giving you life in prison for being a child molester, those people really seeking out help before they fight that urge. But some of them they don't give a fuck. The system don't care either.
Yeah, obviously, because this shit just ain't started. Right.
No, it ain't just started. Ain't no way in hell that you could take somebody who might be a great father and lock him away for the rest of his life for some drugs. Because it's all about the money. That's why if you ever seen a big drug seizure, they line the drugs up. And they line the marijuana up. They set it on fire. When they have a big money seizure, they line that shit up and they put that shit up.
Yep.
It's all about the money. It's all about the money.
It's just crazy how all this shit is, fam, and how these weak-ass men would even want to chase down a female to do the type of shit that they're doing to these young girls. Even, no disrespect, I got a lot of homies who players and pimps, and when they talk about how they pimping a bitch and all this kind of shit, like, I'm like, you still doing this type of shit in 2017? Are you fucking insane? Because you know how I am, Jack. I always tell a man, encourage a female, motivate her, and make her better. Don't destroy her because women are such a fragile situation that it's levels to when you take their innocence away. Whether it starts at childhood, or it starts at high school, or it starts in college. These men take advantage of these women, and instead of being men, give me an example. There was a guy yesterday who I was talking to from Seattle, a wonderful gentleman, 25 years old, got no teeth. He was on that Oxycontin up in fucking Seattle. You already know how it is up there. And he fucked up, white boy. But he called me for help, trying to get himself together, and I really appreciate that. But like I'll tell you, like I tell him, like I tell our listeners, if your money ain't right, if you ain't got your shit together, do not approach a female. Do you agree? I can't hear you, Jack. Are you there?
I said I totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called dead weight.
It's called what?
It's dead weight. If you can't add value to a situation, stay away from it.
Stay away from it.
It's like applying for a job you unqualified for. If you can't fly a plane, motherfucker, why are you in the cockpit?
Real talk, yo.
It's simple as that. But the world nowadays, they cool with you looking like what you might be and not who you are.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you fall out and fucking having a heart attack, is a nigga dressed like a paramedic? But it might be a nigga over here that really is one. But your human eyes gonna point to the nigga that got the outfit on, but what you realize is it was Halloween. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, real talk.
That nigga ain't no paramedic. But people cool with you looking like something that you ain't. Yeah. And that gets you through doors. It's a lot of, I call them sheep and wolf's clothing.
Right. Back in the day, it's called perpetrating the fraud, as they used to say back in the day. It's called a perpetrating the fraud. Yeah, but I had to call you back on this human sexual trafficking because I really wanted to get a clear vision and a clear knowledge of what it really is. See, because when you travel the world and you're as busy as we are, you don't associate that. You really don't pay attention to that shit until you say, like you said, until it touches home. So I just really want to make sure I protect my girls even more so, knowing about these type of situations and how they take these women and send them overseas for men to have sex with them. Like, this is insane.
Yeah, it is. I got 4 daughters.
But it all comes back, niggas don't know how to talk to women. Like, on my Instagram and to my listeners, and this is about you guys too who hit me, and don't stop hitting me. I just got to share this. Motherfuckers don't even know how to ask a bitch to fuck. Don't even know how to take out to eat. Don't know how to move and be a man, to be smooth, to be a man, to make a woman happy, to make her feel sexy, to even know how to take a woman to a hotel room and fuck her. Yo, I can't, motherfucker. I was doing this shit at 13. I don't get it.
It's lack of confidence, man.
Right.
And when your confidence low, you got them personal insecurities, you got to build up other stuff. You kind of like, this got to be out. You know what I mean? You feel like your money got to be much, much higher than your actual self-esteem, because that's how you try to balance that shit out.
Right, because that's how some entertainers and ball players are. They can't talk, so they let their money speak for themselves. And they also end up with a lot of weak ass women. They sure do.
And that's why you see them women go from ball player to ball player to actor, because once you buy a bitch, she always for sale.
She always for sale. Yeah, that is so true. Because some of these athletes, they don't even know how to talk, but because they got lucky with money, they buy a bitch instead of just giving a female knowledge.
And then a lot of them motherfuckers be kids though. They get rich in this kid phase.
Right, that's true.
So they be kids. Like these niggas be rich at 18, 19. They just fall into rich. You know, they missed they didn't even come through the stages of how to actually get a female.
Right, true.
And then half of them, shit, if you're 7 feet tall at 8th grade, niggas know you promised money.
Right.
So they preying on you from that phase on. So if you ain't got a solid foundation of somebody actually giving you the game and actually showing you the game, you're not really gonna know what to do with it. These niggas need to be coached in that shit the same way they coached in sports.
Real talk.
But it ain't no coaches out here.
Right, ain't no coaches, and that's where it comes back full circle about being a father. See, most of the kids' fathers either was locked up, or the mom just go for a one-night stand, or run the father. And there's no disrespect to you ladies. We're not even trying to say that y'all ain't shit. But actuality, I'm saying, get your whole statistics straight. You know, you get women who will fuck different guys and then don't know who the father is. You'll get women who, she broke. The nigga she fucking is broke. And nobody wants to be around for the child. So I take my hat off to the women who can lead a family, but I also take my hat off to men who take the time to lead their children as well. And I really take my hat off to motherfuckers who fuck with a female that got kids from another nigga. God damn. That got to be some of the roughest shit in the fucking world. Like mentally, Because I've been there. I was
Right.
in there at a young age, and it got to happen to you at a young age. Because if you don't understand what the fuck you get into, and you get into it, and then later on in life you come to your senses, it's not a good look.
Yeah, it's nothing like it. I'm a product of it.
Yeah,
I've been
take my
blessed.
hat off to you.
I've been blessed.
Yeah, you've really been blessed. You know, you got a beautiful wife, but the situation is beautiful all together with that. You know, and ladies and gentlemen, this is my man. And to the fellas, this is a young kid right here who I met years ago. Worked hard, got a marketing company here in Cleveland, Ohio. Is the CEO of Flow Vodka. You know, you go on your websites and go and Google Flow Vodka, you'll see one of the flyest young entrepreneurs in the business. And what we do on this show is that we take a motherfucker walking down the street to a motherfucker, a CEO in the office, and give them an opportunity to tell their story. And we was talking about human trafficking, and letting you people know who listen to understand that protect our women, don't destroy them, try to uplift them and make them better. And also tell a female that just because you say hello to her or how you doing, you ain't trying to holler at her. You know, I just want men to be men, and one day at a time, one person at a time.
Absolutely.
You know, that's all. That's pretty much all you can do. All right, Mr. Jock Evans, may God bless you, my man. Tell everybody you always know how I end my show. May your pain be champagne, T to the motherfucking K, and the one and only Jock Evans, ladies and gentlemen. Jock, I'll hit you later.
Boss. All right, boss. Appreciate it.
Okay, man. One.
Later.
What's up, yo?
Not much, man. So her mom, I talked to her the other day. Her mom claimed my kids on the taxes. So, you know, that's an issue, you know what I mean? And, like,
right.
It's just still an argument. And, like, I know, like, we talked about doing the child support thing, and when I sat back and I thought about it, because I was going to book the lawyer, I'm like, yo, in all honesty to God, I can't even go to child support right now, because once they ask me what my source of income is, I'm liable to get locked up, because I live in Rhode Island. Like, Rhode Island's a very corrupt state, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I'm actually on probation right now. Like, I'm not even supposed to have the job I had. But I've been on unsupervised probation since 2007. Like,
so why? I'm
probation
confused. Slow down. Wait, slow down. How is it that if you got a job, you can get locked up?
Because I'm violating my probation leaving the state.
Okay.
But, I mean, I've been on probation since 2008. I've been out since 2008. Like, I'm off probation this November. So it's like I basically got to play this bitch's game until November. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like I just spoke to her mom, and I'm like, I just told her mom, I'm like, yo.
Okay.
I told her mom, I'm like, yo, like, your daughter's saying this nonsense, like, just know that if your daughter takes you to court, I'm going to go to jail. Her mom's like, oh, let me talk to her. Like, she's not going to do that. She's not going to do that. I'm like, yo, she might be telling me that, but she's telling me she's going to do this. And, like, I'm just all the way all set. Like, I'm done.
Yeah, but they got to prove that you're going out of state. No one can prove that unless you go to court.
Yeah.
You're going to be fine, yo. If that happens, just call me. I got a game plan for that shit, too.
I'm just like, cause like she's just corny. Like, I'm just like, I already have my proof of the stuff I spend and shit like that, and I'm like, yo, like, I got the Amazon shit going. Like, I'm just like, I finally got to like FaceTime and talk to my daughters earlier today for like 4 minutes, but like, I'm just like, I'm not even. I'm done.
Yeah, listen to me. Slow down for a second. Listen to me very carefully. Stay out of that girl's way, the baby mama.
Yeah.
Just talk to your kids. Be polite to the baby mama, but stay out of her way. She might have a chemical imbalance since she had these kids. It sounds like she's going through something. See, sometimes we feel like we got all the right answers, but we never know if a person is actually mentally going through something, and she hasn't figured it out yet. So just lay in the cut, do what you got to do. If the mom claims for the taxes, nothing you could do, you know. But next November, you can start getting everything in order.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You just gotta wait. It's called a plan. You gotta have a plan. As long as you got a plan, you'll win.
Word.
As long as you got a plan, you win. I wanted to take your call. I got like 3 more interviews I got to do, family. But, I love you for life. Keep me posted. Stay low-key. Stay out of that girl's way. Love your children. Remember, you got a plan. Say that every day.
Word.
I'm going to stick to my plan. And in October, you start talking to your attorney to start getting everything ready for November.
Word. Wait, is this on the show right now?
Yeah, it's on the show, but I'm going to save it. I'm not going to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Word.
I'll save it. Yeah, nobody
Word.
knows you, though, so you ain't got to worry. But the thing is, stay low-key, come up with stick to the plan. October gets the attorney, and then we move forward from there.
Right.
Talk to you soon.
This episode of the TK Kirkland Show was produced by Jonathan Mena, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, music by Lando Beats. This is an official Loudspeakers Network production.